92% of businesses fail because of financial problems. Do you want to be next? Hey y'all, welcome back to week 2 of the Financially Organized Bootcamp for side hustlers and small business owners. We are about to get into it. We're about to really start to become financially organized, and let's just get straight into it. So, the first thing you need to do when you are a business owner or side hustler, or making any money outside of maybe your W-2 money, if you do both at this time, is to have a separate bank account. Now, you have the option to maybe have a business bank account, or you can just create a separate personal checking account that is solely getting your funds. Let's say I suggest the personal checking account if you are very new to what you're doing and you're not really sure if what you're doing is something that you really want to do, so that you can keep the costs low. Because yes, you do have to, for many banks, not all of them, there is a monthly fee you have to pay. So you don't want to add on unnecessary spending if you don't have to in the beginning. Something I want you to do as far as trying to find a bank is to research, the pros and the cons of different banks that there are out there. Looking at the costs, any requirements that you have to have, any balances that you have to have, and also too, a lot of the times business bank accounts require you to have a upfront amount to start up the account. These are the things that you need to find out when trying to decide what bank account will best fit your business needs. And the reason you want to have a separate bank account is because you do not want to make it even harder to be financially organized by having to sort through your personal spending and the money that's coming from your W-2 job, if you have that, with your business stuff. Because you're not going to be able to really know what's really coming in and out. The likelihood of stuff slipping through and all that increases when you're mixing up your business with your personal life. And also too, if you are a LLC owner, you really shouldn't be mixing the two, because the purpose of having this LLC is to separate you from your business. And if you're just mixing in your personal life with your business, it's like, what do you have this LLC for? Like, you have the LLC literally for nothing, because you lose that asset protection, the liability protection, when you begin to co-mingle. Is what the IRS considers it, co-mingling your personal with your business. So overall, having a separate bank account for your business just makes your life a lot easier, especially during tax time and when trying to understand the finances that's going on within your business. The next thing that I need you to do in order to be financially organized is to set up a schedule on when you will do your financial task. And what I mean by this is that you should have 1 to 3 days in the month, maybe 1 or 2 if you're new and you're not making that much money yet, where you are able to go through, look at your bank statements, and upload the finances that you have onto your Google Sheets or any accounting software that you use, so that you can just stay proactive and stay up to date. You do not want to wait until the end of the year to have to go through this January always to December and sort out income versus expenses, personal versus not personal versus business expenses. Like, that is a very hassle and a headache, and it's just draining, honestly, especially if you're not experienced with it, doing this all at once. So I need for you to be proactive with it every month, maybe once or twice a month. Go through, make sure everything is within your accounting software if you're using accounting software, or Google Sheets if you're using Google Sheets. In the upcoming videos, I will be providing y'all with a free Google Sheet template that you can use that will easily track your income and your expenses. You just have to upload it, and it will track your profit and loss. So stay tuned for that week to come, where I will give y'all that information and link. But until then, now we need to decide what day will you dedicate to organizing your expenses. Maybe it's like a Sunday where you're not working and you have a little more free time. Pick something that that you can stick with every month on doing. Consistency is key. Consistency, dedication is very key to making change within your life. Remember that all the time. Dedication and consistency, top 2 things. The third thing that you need that is essential in order to be financially organized is to create good habits. Good habits meaning you need to have the habit of taking pictures of your receipts, and uploading it to a drive, a Google Drive, because that's free. Remember, we're going to be free in this financial organization journey. Every time you receive a receipt, you need to be taking a picture. Like, this should be a habit, like literally every time, because you don't want to lose the receipt, or the receipt fades and you can't, it's not legible anymore. So as soon as you get a receipt, you're going to get it, take a picture of it, upload it to the drive, and be done. You have to have what's known as supporting documents to prove any income and expenses that you have, or purchases that you have within your business. So these receipts, that's your supporting document. That's your proof that you had purchased stuff for your business. And in the case that you were to ever get audited, meaning that the IRS questions anything you put on your tax return, you can easily go to your Google Drive, pull up the data, and be able to prove that you did make this purchase. And the last thing that you need to go ahead and do is to know all of the liabilities that you currently have. Meaning, regardless on if you make money or not, how much do you have to spend every month to keep your business up and running? We need to know this because you need to know how much you need to make in order to fulfill your bills, and then how much you need to make beyond fulfilling your bills. If you don't know how much your bills are, you don't know what goal you need to make in that month to make, to have a profit that month. Losses come with having a business, but we want to try to avoid that. We want to at least break even, meaning that you didn't make any money, but you didn't lose any money. Or we want to make a profit. We want to, start to have money in our pocket so we can start spending it, on the things that we want to spend it on once you're able to, And not only the obligations you have month to month, try to think ahead, maybe, a few months ahead, and know what obligations will you have to pay in the future. One being like, for many states, if you have an LLC, you have to pay an annual reporting fee. In Maryland, it's $300. So in January, you already know, like, okay, this year I'm going to have to pay $300. So maybe I could put this $300 aside and, have it in my savings or something, so that when that time comes where I have to pay for my LLC, I can just go get the money and it's already there. Or maybe if it's a license that you have to, renew on a continuous yearly basis, things that you can know in advance before it comes up, so that you can plan and, make proper decisions throughout the year to have enough money for your obligations that you have. Now that we have the foundation to being financially organized, go over into the next video where we build upon our knowledge to become a financially organized business owner. I will see you over in the next video. If you're doing something new, make sure you like and subscribe and turn on the post notifications so that you know the next time I upload a new video. I'll see y'all later. Peace.